What's up, everybody? I just finished my workout for the day, and I'm going to give you today my top 3 favorite exercises to do at the moment and why I'm doing them. Stay tuned. So, believe it or not, I bet a lot of people think it's some big powerlifting moves where it's squatting super heavy, a banded trap bar deadlift. Those are awesome. Not actually my favorite exercise to do right now. The top 3 favorite exercises that I have to do are a little bit more to do with prehab, making sure that I keep my body healthy so that when I'm swinging max effort, my body stays healthy. One of the biggest problems that I'm having at the moment, or have been having in the past, is a tight right hip flexor. Every time I'm coming through the ball and extending, trying to get max distance out of it and stay behind the ball, my hip flexor starts hurting and it starts pulling. I originally thought probably 6 months ago that it was due to a tightness in my hip flexor, so I spent so much time actually stretching it, when realistically, I really needed to spend a lot more time strengthening it. So I'm going to go into my top first exercise at the moment, which is a hip flexor strengthening exercise. So the first exercise for my hip flexors that I like to work on right now, and it's one of my favorites, is this kneeling hip flexor exercise. Now, I'm not incredibly good at this yet. I'm getting a lot better, but it is very difficult for me to stay upright and put all the pressure on my hip flexors. But when you do this exercise long term, I'm already a lot better than I used to be at it. When you can continue to perform this exercise, it is a great way to strengthen your hip flexors and stay healthy when golfing and take a lot of that pressure off of your hip flexors that might be pulling in your swing. Much like the first exercise, my second favorite exercise to do right now has a lot to do with prehabilitation, and that is in my glute. So, I've had a lot of issues, I said, with my hip flexor and extending. Well, that pain shot right over into my glute, which then shot right up into my lower back, and it's all connected. So, in order to eliminate that, which I fully have done now, I started implementing banded glute slides. So, my focus when doing these is A, keeping my knees far enough apart, but it's really squeezing the outside of my glutes. And I'm really enjoy doing these in high volume situations where I'll go back and forth on this like 10 to 15 times just because I love pumping blood into those muscles, and it has really helped to eliminate the pain when I'm swinging and eliminate the pain after I'm swinging. My last favorite exercise has to do all about forearms. I just made a video, go check it out, about how to prevent golfer's elbow and how to recover from golfer's elbow. But for me personally, I need to do a lot of forearm strength because of my wrists. Last year, I ended up hurting my wrists because I had a 150-mile-per-hour swing with only 130-mile-per-hour forearms and wrists. So I've spent a lot of time actually improving my forearm strength, and now I have fully bulletproofed my forearms, and that has really led to healthy wrists, hands, forearms, and elbows in my swing. This is one of the exercises I love doing right now at the moment. It is, quite literally, a wrist curl, just with a homemade contraption. So you can make this super easily with just a piece of wood and a rope and a carabiner. I'm using a 5-pound weight right now. Typically, I'll use anywhere from a 10 to a 25, just depending on if I'm trying to pump blood or if I'm more trying to actually increase strength. Big part of this is really trying to pump blood. As you can see, throughout my entire time doing all 3 of these exercises, the majority of it is really just trying to pump blood and to get the reps in, because those reps are what's going to help me stay out of pain. I don't necessarily need to spend time right now doing a whole bunch of heavy lifting in the gym in order to get out of pain. So those are just a few of the exercises that I'm doing right now that I really enjoy doing. Are they right for you? Not necessarily. Everybody's different, but if you are dealing with glute pain, hip pain, wrist pain, elbow pain, you might want to start trying to implement some of these in your training, or comment down below and I can make a video about some of the other exercises that I've been doing. Remember to subscribe and like for more of this content. Until next time, see you guys later.